What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JT back again with another video, and in today's video, we're gonna be reacting to the real reason we don't ride zebras. Let's get right into it.
Sheep weren't always this fluffy. We fluffified them by breeding the fluffiest in each generation. This is domestication, sculpting wild animals for better human use. As we saw in part 1, for early man, animals were powerful tools. Food, clothing, transportation, tractors. Yet though there were animals everywhere, only a handful were domesticated in the pre-modern world. What?
For those of y'all that don't know, that's exactly how dog breeds were made. There would be a certain color, certain size. They would breed those together, and then it would be even smaller size and an even certain color. Yeah.
These different. Let's make a domestication checklist, shall we? First up, feedable. A cow is a machine that turns grass into steaks, and a tiger a machine that turns steaks into tiger. 10 pounds of grass make a pound of steak, and 10 pounds of steak make a pound of tiger. But these have the same number of calories, so you might as well just eat the cow and save yourself a lot of work. So pure carnivores, you're not going to domesticate.
Facts. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to be eating a tiger anytime soon.
Okay, just because of thermodynamics. You're looking for herbivores that aren't picky. They should eat something that's everywhere that you can't eat. Any omnivores better be happy eating whatever and better be super worth it. We are, however, putting the pig before the pen here because first we need to catch something that's friendly. Okay, obviously catching a carnivore is a bad idea anyway because their day job is murder, but plenty of omnivores like grizzlies moonlight in murder. No safety in vegetarians either. Buffalo are terrifying tanks for all the reasons mentioned before. Hippos hold the murder high score in Africa. Giraffes look real dorky until you consider their striking range. Lions mostly leave them alone. Animals it would be awesome to domesticate are not coincidentally super dangerous. War bears would be a hell of an advantage for your tribe, but it's not
Dude, imagine going on attack, but you're on a bear, bro. Imagine being able to tame a bear. You know what I'm saying? I honestly feel like it might be possible. It would just take years and years and years of work, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it like this, right? You get a baby bear, like right when it was born, and you try to train it. Obviously, like you would do things with it, get it used to humans, right? As it grows up, breed it with another bear that did the same, that grew up in the same upbringing, breed it. Now that baby might have thoughts like, okay, this is the norm. Humans are a thing. Humans show us what to do, this and that. And then take another baby in that same predicament, breed them, do it again, breed them babies, do it again, breed them. And maybe, we might be having war attacking bears. Could be a thing.
But it's not going to happen. And if it's big and not dangerous, it's a nervous wreck. Try sneaking up on a gazelle? Rhymes with LOL. Sure, you and a team of buddies could spend the whole day marathon jogging it down to exhaustion, but if it doesn't break its own neck as you try to drag it back home, then it's going to casually leap out of whatever pen you built for it. Okay, next up. Some animals have reproductive preferences that make them incompatible with captivity. Looking at you, pandas. The time and energy humans have spent to get pandas to get on with it is comical. Hunter-gatherers need an animal so eager to breed it gets it wrong sometimes, not an animal whose mating seasons they have to keep careful track of. So friendly, feedable, and fecund, it also needs to grow up fast. This gets us to the heart of domestication.
Yeah, just imagine raising a bear. You know what I'm saying? By the time it turns into adult, bruh, that's just gonna take forever. It's literally gonna take forever. And then having to do it over and over and over and over. You're gonna have to have like a whole company who's just set on that one goal.
Again, to domesticate a species is to change it to make it better for us. And side note here, we domesticate plants as well. We've bred them to be monstrous versions of their wild selves. So when hippies talk about going back to nature, they forget that these plants are just as man-made as this Pop-Tart. Anyway, back to the animals. The pig porkification project succeeded because pig generations are shorter than human generations. A single clever human can make porky progress in their lifetime. Compare and contrast elephants. 2 years to make a calf, 5 years in between calves, 9 years until female maturity, 15 years for males.
I don't know if I understood that right. 2 years to make a calf? 2 years? Like in the womb for two? I understood that right.
Not to be kidding, elephants, there's no time for this. But humans can still tame elephants. You can catch an elephant and train it not to freak out around humans, then put it to work.
See?
But elephant domestication would require accurate records over
But that's the thing. It's been done. It takes a long time because obviously you got 2 years to make a calf, but it's been done. If we did it with a bear, it could be done. I see there's like lions and stuff who would easily be trained, be tamed. You know what I'm saying? But like, it would take time and breeding. Literally domesticated.
lives. Never mind that keeping 1 or 2 tamed elephants around is incredibly costly, which is why war elephants only happened on occasion in already complex societies. Tame elephants are a luxury,
Whoa.
hence this rule of thumb. If it's on a
is a
farm,
luxury.
it's domesticated. If it's in a circus, it's tame. Finally, families. Okay, zebra
sense.
versus horses. Horses are civilization game changers.
I remember there was a time. It was a few videos. It was a few videos back. I was like, "What's the purpose of a?" I think I said, "What's the purpose of a zebra? Like, what do they do on this world?" But low key, I think I might be sounding crazy, but I think what he's about to tell us is that that horses are domesticated zebras. So maybe zebras that had less stripes and then less stripes and then less stripes and less stripes until they became plain like a horse.
Remarkable to think that from thousands BC until the telegraph, a dude on a horse was the best internet available. Horses were domesticated in Eurasia, but humans started in Africa, which has zebra. Why
Never
didn't
mind.
the first
Wait.
humans ride out of Africa on the backs of
Right.
zebra to conquer the
Zebra.
world? Because zebra are bastards. They live to kick and bite, dangerous in a pre-penicillin world, and zebra also have a ducking reflex, making them very frustrating to lasso. In addition to being a real pain in the
Bro, imagine you try to lasso a zebra and that thing just be like, weave. Nah, bruh. I would just rage at that point. Like, forget it, bruh. Because imagine imagine being the first to get one. You know what I'm saying? You're on foot. You're on foot first. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you didn't have a horse to ride to go catch a zebra. Like, nah, like, them first people, you know what I'm saying? That probably was very difficult.
a real pain in the ass animal, zebra lack a family structure. Horse herds hierarchy. You can see it when they travel in a line. The male, top female, her foals, second female, her foals, and so on. Humans,
I
by
didn't even know
capturing
that.
and
That's kinda
taming the
cool.
lead male, become head horse. Lots of barnyard animals are barnyard animals because they have family values humans exploit. They just grow up with the idea that this human is a funny sort of take charge cow or whatever. No big deal. Chickens will peck until they've worked out who's top chicken. But you know who's really top chicken? We're top chicken. Dogs and cats, this is what makes them different.
dog is
Dogs
the top
will
chicken
love you and
in the
defend
barn.
you and hunt with you because you're part of the pack. Dogs live to be useful to us, which in the modern world means falling over to play dead, but they love it.
Bang. Good girl, good girl.
Whereas a cat is a tiny tiger that lives in your house. Okay, back to these guys.
True that.
For zebra,
True that.
there's no such thing as society. They hang out in groups because it's a good survival strategy, but they don't really care. Catch a zebra and his family won't follow. Try to ride him and you'll be lucky to keep your fingers. Zebra look like horses on the outside, but not on the inside. So that's the checklist. Friendly, feedable, fecund, family friendly. It's not a long checklist, but for hunter-gatherers, any animal they wanted to domesticate needed everything, which is why in early human history only a baker's dozen of big animals were domesticated the world over.
Hey man, that was a nice little, cool little, smooth little informational video, you know what I'm saying? Hey, thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, leave a like down below, comment down below what y'all want to see me react to next. If y'all have any suggestions, if not, we're going to keep posting every day. If y'all want to stay tuned and see, subscribe, do all that stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.